Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bug and I'm coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we are continuing our career today, this being Monday. One thing real quick, I started up the game today and I got the message that the game has detected a change and has since moved me to a safe spot. The safe spot always being your garage. It locates you back to your home garage. So I didn't put any mods in. By the way, somebody is mowing the lawn outside. It needs to be done. So you will hear a lawnmower come by. I can't help that. And I can't wait till it's done. I have a lot of videos to record, and I only have a limited time to do it. So please excuse you hear the lawnmower going by. It's just one of those things. So, as I was saying, the game has moved me back to my home garage. I don't know why for sure. I can say that Eurotruck has just recently downloaded a small patch, and that is most likely the case because I've changed nothing. I've got no new mods. I've got no new anything in the game that would cause that to happen. So most likely it's the patch that was downloaded. So we're going to be back at our home garage starting there. The advantage is I've already taken a look, and one of the jobs is, how about this? Yeah, 65 tons of train. Yes. We've got an upgraded engine, although not that much, but yes. The other would be the 2-bay hopper, which is not much of a difference. It's only 516 to 537. Look, 1338 per mile versus 1284 per mile. Yeah, this wins by a big margin. So, our little truck with a slightly bigger engine gets another test. Fortunately, unlike the other one, this one is not a rush delivery. So I should have a bit more time to get it to where it needs to go. Ah, perfect. You know, because I wanted to deliver in the dark, in the rain, while towing 65 tons in a truck that's woefully underpowered for it. Alright. See if I remember how to do this. Back up slowly. Yeah, there's some frame issues. Hi. So, I probably won't have to worry about getting a speeding ticket with this run. However, getting into an accident, on the other hand, which seems to be something I'm fond of doing, is definitely an issue. By the way, am I rested? Did I rest? Yes, I did. Okay, before I had to make sure that I had been rested. I didn't look. And it's way down there. Alright. Let's go get it. Need a little bit more volume in my ears. That's good. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, this is a subway train car. Definitely, yeah. Alright. Just back it in. Get it rolling. I need a beacon soon, man. I don't know why it makes you wait so long for a beacon. Alright. Quick look. Because this is gonna be scary. I must have done something in the garage. Oh yeah, that's right. I got like these, I think. So it turns off my other lights. Yep. Tiny truck, monster trailer. When it comes to trucking, I'm a masochist, man. I don't care I got a small truck. Give me the biggest trailer you got. Make sure we take this nice and wide this time. The last time I actually went skimmed the fence, which is really bad. Wow. That trailer wouldn't help me stop big time there. Oh, do we miss the sidewalk? Not quite. We only like skimmed it with the tires, which is fine. If we're anywhere near lucky, this will be mostly a highway run. I forgot to go look for that other mirror mod to see if it was different than this one. Hopefully I'll remember to do that for next week's series. I probably won't go find it anytime soon. Well, maybe I'll do it while this is rendering. I get plenty fuel, so I don't have to worry about that. Look at that teeny 1-ton helicopter. Huh. Look at you, buddy. Look at you. Towing that tiny trailer. No adventure. No adventure at all, man. Now, I must say, I do note a difference between the 70-ton trailer we towed with the base engine and the 65-ton. Number one, the 65-ton is obviously 5 tons light. Oh, excuse me. I just finished eating and thought I was done with that. So, as I was going to say, the 5-ton does make a difference. Plus I have a more powerful engine. I think I'm up to what, 360, 400 horsepower? I don't remember. Right. This could be a bad corner, so I'm going to utilize, because I have the advantage of it being nighttime as well, the entire road. Well, it's double wide. It'd have been fine. So, something special coming, hopefully. Hopefully. I have purchased and finally downloaded, as the game is 34 gigabytes large, Shadows of Mordor. I know I'm a few days late. I much would have rathered start on its release day, but I didn't get paid until yesterday. So, I won't be, I obviously couldn't start, but, there will hopefully be some Shadow of Mordor coming. Also, right now I am having an issue with my internet connection, as my speed is messed up. Yeah, my speed was all messed up. I had to do a hard reset on my modem. That does not include a hammer, by the way. When I say hard reset, what I mean is I'm just gonna, so I can utilize the road. When I say hard reset, that means there's a reset button on the bottom of the modem you press, and it zeroes out the modem, and then it goes back. And well, I had to do that to stabilize the modem. Unfortunately, now my upload speed has gone down, and that is an issue. So they're sending a technician over Monday when this video goes up, and scheduled for the morning. So there's like a 3-hour. I did not take that corner right in the least, but fortunately nothing came of it. I got a little distracted by my own storytelling. Go figure. So as I was going to say, in the morning, I think between 8 and 11, there's a technician coming to check things out, and hopefully we can isolate the issue. And my upload problem will hopefully be fixed shortly. I can still upload. It's just going to take me a little bit longer. Hopefully not too much. But I'm not going to try and upload until after the technician comes. So Monday's videos will probably be a little late as well. Of course, by the time you find that out, this video will already be up. But yeah, that's like Thursday video was up late because I got myself busy and I couldn't find time to do it. Friday's video, the Peterbilt 351, was late because I was out all day running errands. And this video is going up late probably because I have to wait for the technician to come and check everything out and get me back to normal speed. But once that's said and done, I'm going to be relatively happy. Things will hopefully be back to normal. Oh, didn't quite make that pass, did you? Nice try, though. Give me an A for effort. Well, oh, there is a car up there, so... Where we're not having much of a highway run. We've been fortunate, and knock on wood if you can for me, to not encounter too difficult a road. So I've been happy about that. That's not to say we can't end up on a highway. And we're actually not doing bad. Okay, yeah, we don't have blazing speeds going on. We're only in 10th gear, and we're only creeping up in terms of speed, I think. But compared to when I took the 70 tons with the base engine, this is definitely an improvement. It's like we're coming into a town, which means I have to slow down. And I did not mean to rhyme. Yay, rotary. The problem with, again, hauling a truck with a trailer this big, especially on something like a rotary, is you can't take the rotary like you normally would. I mean, with any trailer in this game, you really can't. But the bigger the trailer, the more outside the norm of the rotary you're going to be. Yeah? And dealing with other cars on the rotary is a major issue. Fortunately, I'm coming through at night. There is not a lot of traffic. I'm going to clip the edge there, but that's fine. There's not a lot of traffic. So, it all turned out okay. Again, there's some of the issues in this game. Some of it's kind of been taken care of, like I said, but the AI still could use more improving, yeah? So, there is that. I've always said that if a car, and especially if another trucker sees you coming around like a rotary or a corner, they're going to give you the room that you need to do it. Now, also granted, and I have to be fair about this one. Yeah, I have to be fair about this one. This particular trailer I'm hauling, uh-oh. Uh-oh. First gear. Oh, we got it. This particular trailer I'm hauling normally wouldn't be in the game. So having something this much bigger, you know, this length does kind of like circumvent the AI problem. You know, it's like, well, it's not the AI's problem. You're towing a trailer that's just too big for the game. Yeah, except even when towing some of the normal trailers that are in the game, like if you just tow the vanilla, the biggest vanilla trailer, which is the 25-ton steam shovel, as I like to call it. I don't know what else other people call it. They still be called steam shovels to this day sometimes. You know, that trailer's bigger than average, than the average box trailer or tanker trailer. And looks like the rain may be letting up. Maybe not. Anyways, even then, sometimes the traffic just, it doesn't cooperate like it should. Yeah. Uh-oh. I need to get out of this lane. I actually saw in advance that it really looked like that lane's going to turn into an off-ramp. And I'm just happy I'm just happy I saw it in advance before getting there and having to make an emergency swerve. Is that hope that I'm getting better? We'll see. Well, if I could talk off normal subjects that I usually do for a minute, my daily life, gaming and all that. Well, I guess this kind of pertains to part of my daily life. I've been watching Netflix recently, and I started watching a series where I watched a lot of it, but I never caught it in order, and that's the House series. If you don't know the series, or maybe there's other shows out there with the term house in it, it's the one with I don't know actors' names, so please don't please don't be upset, but I'll understand if you want to chuckle that I don't know the actors' names. It's the one with the hospital, and House is the brilliant, and moody diagnostic medicine doctor. Oh yeah, that's the way I wanted to go. I meant to be in that lane, but I kept confusing it for an off-ramp, and nope, that's not the way I want to go. Whew, I almost missed it. That is a little confusing, just because I've never been through this section before. Just because I've never been through here before, that was confusing to me, but we're all good. We are all good. So yeah, I started watching that again, and I just keep remembering this things that people keep putting up. You know, every House episode is basically, House and diagnosing stuff they're wrong, and he's calling people stupid, and he comes up with other treatments, and he forces those treatments, and they're wrong. The patient almost dies at the end, but then House... You're kidding. You have got to be shitting me. Well, this is an issue and a half. Alright, there is a way around. If I can make it back here, I can take this road off, cut across, and then come back up and re-catch the highway. Problem is, right now, there's a car behind me. Oh well. Not much I can do about that. Except I'm like... There may be only one way to do this. There is. It's the only way to do it. Shit. Alright, folks. I'll catch up with you in a sec. I have to do it. Alright. When mods conflict. So, yeah, that was pretty obvious what we had there. Oh, stop that. Yeah, I shifted that far on purpose, to be honest with you. I don't want to hit the sign, but I'm going to hit the sign. I didn't mean to shift that way. So, one mod, obviously, with a trailer that's too tall, and one mod with a bridge that's too low. Confliction came to a dead freaking stop. Could not get out. So obviously what I had to do was reload from an earlier save, which only backed me up a couple minutes. It really wasn't that bad. I had to reload and look for an alternative route around, which fortunately there is a very quick one, which involves taking this left-hand turn, taking this crossroad to the next hookup, and then going back up on the highway and hoping that we don't run into that ridiculousness again. Again, this is the risk when you use mods in a game. You're going to get conflictions like this. Of course, number one, this is more attuned to real life. You know, you're going to encounter low bridges. Number two, there would actually be indicators on my trailer and on my truck. I mean, on my trailer and on the bridge at the height. So I would have known that bridge is too low and been able to stop before I hit it had I been paying attention. Plus, when towing a trailer like this, not only is there a chance that I'd have some kind of an escort, but I would have a planned route that would take the height of that bridge into account and have routed me around it. You can't ask Sims to be perfect, but, you know, there are things I think that could be added in. Such as, let me know how tall my trailer is, and put the height on the damn bridges. Well, like I said, hopefully that's the only instance of this that we will run into. The advantage is it is now daytime, and it has stopped raining. Disadvantage is there's a lot of traffic. Somebody actually made a mod, and it's on the Reddit Truck Sim Reddit rather, right now. I was gonna try, but the car actually didn't wait. It is actually on the Truck Sim Reddit right now. You know, it's really not a good idea for me to try and go with cars coming in this direction. Please let me out. Please. Please. You got no more choice. Oh, that hill looks fun. Now I forget what I was talking about, so... yeah, we're gonna take this to first. Actually, that was pretty cool. Alright. Let's use the whole road because we need it. Trick is to try and oh, come on, please. Please. Oh, I don't know if I can make this. Come on. Wait, we're almost free. Whew. I don't know if I could have swung that much wider. Even if I could, I don't think it would have made much of a difference. Now, I don't know if you remember the, any of you remember the Kenworth long line that I did? Could you imagine using the Kenworth long line and towing this trailer, trying to make that corner? I'd have had to have like run over the sign and used up both sides of the on-off ramp, hoping nothing was coming to make that corner. I mean, better if you hit the sign than risk your truck. Yay, speed! Alright, we get some cruise on a little bit with that nice downhill help. And we're still 347, about 350 kilometers out still. Oh boy. Hope we can make it before needing rest. If not, that would be bad. Oof. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, I was a little concerned about flipping there, but it wasn't too bad. And again, the man truck is a very, very stable platform of a vehicle, so there is that. And, you know, even though we've slowed back down to around 70, that nice momentum that we had going helped us get over that hill without too much trouble, and then a nice little downhill on the other side helps us pick it up. Anyways, what I was talking about earlier is the television show House, and you know, a lot of people, you know, it's like, oh, every episode was like that. They'd almost, you know, they come up with all these different treatments trying to figure things out, almost kill their patient, and eventually save them at the end. Everything's fine and happy. But that's not what the show was about. That was kind of like the sprinkling on the top. The show was about the interaction of each of the of each of the people, the main characters in the hospital, House, Cuddy, and all that. It was about them interacting. It was about them learning. It was about them coming to terms with themselves and different things. It was about House's problem with his addiction, why he has the attitude that he does, and the different things that went on. It was more about that. It was really more of a primetime soap opera than it was, a primetime drama. What's the difference between soap opera and drama? Well, watch a soap opera, then watch a drama, and tell me. I could go on forever about it. You watch soap operas? Yeah, well, when you work the night shift, there's usually not much else on during the day. At least there wasn't. Now it's, I guess, talk shows, but that's beside the point. Wow, 12th gear. I'm amazed. Finally get some highway cruising into this. But anyways, that's what it was about, and that's what I like. Like, I just got past the part where House has sent his ex-wife back to her husband, even though she was getting ready to leave her husband to go back to him. And through working with this patient, and through working with, learning from the patient's daughter and whatnot, House came to learn that if she came back to him, she'd be miserable again in time. And, the old saying that when two couples split up, well, you split up for a reason. You get back together and then you remember why. And House is realizing that things would probably go back the same way, that he wasn't, going to do he knew who he was. He knew he wasn't going to change, and he knew that she wouldn't be happy. So, when the show first came out, some people might have known it, but most people wouldn't have. That House, instead of trying to take, his ex-wife from her new husband, sent her back, and said, that's kind of a rough term, but I don't know how to describe it, but basically just told her, you need to stay with him. I know you love him, but if you come with me, you'll be miserable. So it was, things like that, and that's what made the show great. Not just trying to figure out what the patient was. You knew how it was most likely going to turn out in the end. The thrill about that was, what is the actual problem, What is the actual problem, and what's been causing everything. I suppose there was always that outside chance that House wouldn't be able to figure it out, and maybe a patient wouldn't make it. The closest that I've come to that so far in everything that I've watched, because again, I've only watched, whatever was available on television for a while. I never got even close to all the episodes. Was when they found out that this homeless lady had rabies, and that there was no way they would actually be able to save her, And then there was another episode where they had multiple babies that are sick, and House's solution for figuring out which baby had what and what medicine might work to help was to put one baby on one medicine, one baby on the other. Whichever lived, that's the medicine they treat the other babies with. Whichever died was the sacrifice. And the dilemma that they went through to make that choice, to sacrifice one child to save like 5 or 6 other children. And things like that. I had an itch, I apologize. And that's what really made the show great. So we're really pushing our stamina limit here by the looks of it, but I think even if I push for it, that we should, barring any major traffic issues, be able to get this delivery without having to actually rest. That's my goal anyways. Is this... okay, no, I actually go up there. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. At least it's up on another highway. No, 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 thank you. Stay back there. I'm taking up the whole road. You'll have to live with it. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue pushing my ADR or if I'm actually going to just start putting into route length so I can get a well, no, actually here I can do something you're not supposed to do. I realize that, but sometimes, as I was saying, I don't know if I'm going to actually start increasing my route length or continue to unlock my ADRC, because I usually do that after I max out my route length so I can take long hauls. So basically that way, rather than have, again, this is why I travel middle lane or outer lane versus inner lane, because, and again, talking and playing a game is actually really difficult. To continuously talk through the whole thing and try and focus on subjects while playing the game can be quite difficult, because you know, you get distracted, and rather than watch the GPS and whatnot, you get into the road and what you're doing, and then you realize there's an off-ramp coming at you really quickly that you're not supposed to take. Sometimes it's not too bad, sometimes it can be really horrible. And considering that I'm like at the edge of my stamina bar and we have still 100 kilometers to go, I really don't want to misdirect right now. Yeah. Warning number 1. But I should have enough stamina left to be able to complete this run. And in truth, it's very possible we'll level up. Very possible. I don't like this setup. This is looking like the low bridge setup again. Fortunately, it looks like there's just some construction, and yeah, we're okay. That was real stupid. I realized the traffic was slowing down. I thought I'd have plenty of time to move to the left. Mirrors, you know, that's what they're used for. Yeah, we'll be able to make it. We only just hit red on our stamina bar. So we'll be able to make this delivery, drop it off, and we'll be able to make this delivery, drop it off, and rest without much of an issue, provided I don't screw up anymore. Advantage, I haven't gotten a speeding ticket. Kind of hard to get a speeding ticket when you can't get over that speed. And I haven't got a speeding ticket, and I haven't gotten into an accident. Except when I tried to, you know, back over that car. I had to reload, so that doesn't count. I was just like, if it's just one car, I'm just going to go over it and, you know, blame the AI, and more cars pulled up. Yes, I know I'm getting tired. Shut up. You think I don't know when I'm tired? For me, it's like, well, at least it's not a rush delivery. Oh god, that's actually scared me. It's like loan installment. I thought I was getting fined for going over time. And it's like, but I'm not there yet. Yeah, unfortunately. See, this is one of those times where if I had a lighter trailer and a more powerful truck, I might actually push my speed limits up more. You know how I like to limit myself to around 110, 115. You know, between 100 and 110 usually. I might push to 120 or even a little bit more, just to make sure I come under the bar. Obviously, I can't do that this time. I know that. Stop telling me. Cut me a break, game. I've got 45 kilometers to go. Game-wise, that's nothing. That's inches. Of course, having to run uphill and having your lane coming to an end doesn't help. Hurry. You're kidding me. Welp. Fortunately, he fell back in time. I'm not resting right here. This is all or nothing. I make the delivery or I don't. The reality is, now that I'm thinking of it, is I'm probably not going to make it without getting fined. If I could just get more downhill. You see, yeah, this is great, downhill, but then I'm followed up. I had a short downhill. And then long uphill. So it doesn't help. If I could just get some downhill, grab some momentum, man. Cut me a break, game, will ya? Alright, there's our off-ramp. That's a good sign. We can see the town right over there. That's a good sign. Speed limit right there with a speed limit camera behind it. That's a good sign right there. Yeah. It's a good sign. Let's just know how fast to go. We got to be almost there. No point in shifting gears despite being on the edge, because we're just going to take this off-ramp here. Alright, game. You see that red light up ahead? You need to change that. And you need to keep it green till I get through. Keep it green light. I will run it. I can't run this one. Damn it. It's because there's a truck in front of me. We should be getting a green right here. Well, directional was to switch lanes, not to actually turn there. Not unless I really want to screw myself over. Well, at least it's only 150, but it's going to come rapidly. God, am I really going to have to do this again? Nope. I'm not stopping. I'm not going to do this again. Stop it. Phew! Ah, we didn't level up. Alright, we need a place to rest. And quickly. It would be faster to go this way than this way, I think. Just because this is a little closer to this side. So, yeah, okay. Alright. Well, wait a minute. That's a hotel, I think. Alright, that's closer. Oh well. We got enough room. I shouldn't have run the stop. I probably would have incurred less because the stop was alright. Yeah, this is never gonna work. See ya. Because it would have been 150 versus... Oh, shit, this is not a hotel. This is a garage, which I'd have to buy. But fortunately, there's that other sleep area right up here. And say, it looks like a ferry area. Perfect place to rest. Provided there's an entrance. There's not, but we also have a gas station. Does this work? Yes, it does. Whew, alright. We incurred some fines, but not terrible. We incurred some fines. I think we got hit 3 or 4 times plus the 350, so that's what? 300, 600, 7, 8, 9. About 1,000. We lost about 1,000. We still profited about 1,000 on that run. Now, I'm going to blame that on that short bridge with the tall trailer. That wasn't my fault. There's no way I could have known. And that extra little time I spent having to go down and around and then deal with that traffic and get out might have been enough to get me to be able to get that trailer to where it was without getting fined. So I'm going to chalk that up to not being my fault. Right, so we're rested. We don't have any new upgrades. I should get the truck repaired, but I can do the next run, because then when we go to, if there's any mods for the truck, we'll get it fixed then. We're only 1% damage. We got enough fuel. Let's take a look at what our next run will be. We are here. Flensburg. 45 ton. 1390. 45 ton train. But that looks like it goes right... I mean, it goes to a city that we haven't been in this little cluster down here. But that's kind of just back along the same route. And that's no different. That goes to another city that we've been to. This one, 50 tons. Again, it's the same route. I really don't know if I want to go over. And each one of those is 7,000 versus these, which are 3,000, man. That's only, yeah, I really don't have a choice. But once we get back here, once we get back to this area, we'll be able to go for longer distance. This is why I want to move up my longer distance, and this just kind of confirms that. So 38 to 80 per mile at 525 and 504, so it's not really a big difference. And again, we're looking at what, 80, 70, yeah, about 50 cents difference a mile. The difference is this is a rush delivery, but it's 20 tons lighter than what we had. So I should be able to gain speed more. I shouldn't struggle quite as much. I think we can do it. I'm pretty sure we can pull it off. It is lower than the other train, I believe. So if we encounter that low bridge again, hopefully we can make it under it. I'm gonna go for it because this train is low in comparison to others. You see the difference. So this just might make it under that bridge. So that's probably going to be our next run. But that's going to be me done for this episode, folks. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, this is going to be One Big Bugger. I'm going to be signing out. I'll see you then.